And this leads us to another critical moment in the process. So, key point. Part of healing is not just letting go of the pain that shaped you. It's learning how to dream again. Because once you begin healing those wounds, once you begin stepping out of the false identity that was built around fear and survival, something inside of you begins to open. You begin to see possibilities that you couldn't see before. And part of integrating that healing is allowing yourself to imagine the future, to dream about what your life could actually look like. Not the life that was handed to you by the system, not the life defined by fear, pressure, or survival, but the life that becomes possible when you begin stepping into your true self. The version of you that God created you to be. Key point. That path will still include challenges. Healing does not mean life suddenly becomes easy, but the nature of the challenges begin to change. Instead of constant suffering, confusion, and emotional chaos, the challenges become about growth, about solving problems, about building things, about overcoming obstacles that move your life forward. You've already walked through the dark valley, the valley of confusion, the valley of pain, what some people call the dark night of the soul. And once you've walked through that, something powerful begins to happen inside of you. Instead of fear, you begin to develop curiosity. Instead of shutting down when things go wrong, you develop resilience. Instead of avoiding risk, you become willing to try new things. Key point. Experimentation. Experimentation in your career. Experimentation in discovering what you actually want to do with your life. Experimentation in discovering who you want to become. And as that curiosity grows, so does your creativity, your innovation, your ability to think differently. Key point. And over time, that can lead to developing specialized skills, new training, new opportunities. Key point. And eventually, greater financial freedom. Respecting authority, but also being willing to question it, begins to actually change something else inside you. You develop confidence in your own judgment. You become less afraid of disagreement. You develop a strong sense of autonomy, which can lead to stronger leadership abilities, the ability to challenge unhealthy systems, the ability to improve workplace cultures instead of simply complying with them, which can open doors to advancing within companies. Key point. Starting your own business, creating multiple streams of income, influencing the communities around you. Another shift happens when you begin embracing the idea that success is collaborative. You no longer feel like you must carry everything alone. You become more open to learning from others. Trust grows in your relationships, and that leads to stronger teamwork, better partnerships, stronger professional networks, and deeper, more emotionally supportive relationships. And as these changes compound over time, your life begins to look very different. Key point. Embrace this. Owning one, or more homes. Spending time in different cities or countries. Traveling frequently for both business and leisure. Choosing where and how you work instead of being tied to a fixed schedule. You may begin collaborating with people from different industries, different cultures, different parts of the world, attending conferences, masterminds, collaborative retreats, building networks where ideas, capital, and opportunities circulate. You may begin mentoring others, leading teams, teaching what you've learned, speaking publicly, creating media, writing, sharing ideas with large audiences, and life begins to include something many people rarely experience: exploration. Key point: sports and recreational pursuits, golf, climbing, racing even, martial arts, creative pursuits like music, painting, writing, or design, learning new skills simply because they interest you, flying, learning to fly aircraft, sailing, exploring the world, and your days begin to look different too. Focused work, collaboration and meetings, physical activity and sports, family and personal time, travel, creative pursuits, space to actually live your life. And something else begins to happen as your life expands in these ways.